It is July and it's time for another plant tour. It really feels like it's been way more than 2 months. Feels like it's been 2 years. So many things happened. As usual, there's some winners and some losers. I got like, as you might be able to tell, I got tons of new plants because my roommate, who was also really into plants, moved out. And yeah, she just gave me like half of her plants and the other half is in our living room. So I don't remember what I did when I didn't film any of the repotting and stuff this time. Oh yeah, this aloe grew a lot. It flowered, um, but it's already out of flower again. Um, Not like too spectacular or anything, so I didn't take video of it. This I repotted. It's also growing quite nice. This is new. It's like in the darkest spot in the room, but it's like so far it seems to like it. My Monstera has also been growing as a new leaf here with a little bit of irrigation on this one has like hardened off. So it's time to repot this, but this I really don't know what's wrong with this. Maybe it just has a disease. Like it's and no matter what I do with it, it's just looking terrible, poorly. Anyway, I'm trying to make this a little bit quicker today. This green lily has adapted to this space. The initial growth died off, but now it seems to be doing fine. What do we have over here? This green island ficus cutting rooted, and then as soon as I planted it, it immediately died. I don't really know why. Probably because of the granulate, maybe of the soil. I'm not sure. My grapefruit seem to be doing fine. This one is starting to lean over. I need to repot it deeper so that it can stabilize itself. Coffee trees are doing fine, doing very good actually. This seems to actually be developing a new leaf this time. And this one, I mean, either this leaf is gonna make it or this plant is gonna die, let's be real. My ficuses seem fine. I haven't really pruned this one yet, but this one I did like some. I didn't want to do any hard pruning on it because I killed so many ficuses. I just wanted to take it slowly, and it seems to be working nice. My mango just grew one big leaf, and this one is wilting now. It really needs some repotting. I wanted to do it today, but I didn't get to it. Um, this one is just kind of existing, so is this one. Actually, one of my pomegranates is really taken off, even though I've like basically really neglected them. But yeah, this one, as you can see, the leaves have like the leaf size. It's quite big. It's the biggest it's been. These are some cuttings from my plant that I don't know what it is. Probably a jade. Um, that one I'll show you later. It's also doing really well. This is unfortunately the result of one of my casualties. My money tree is dying for an unknown reason. I don't really know why. I bought some soil that was bad. But I don't really, I really don't know why. Maybe I overwatered it. It had some rot, but I watered it the same as I watered it since I got it. So I don't know why all of a sudden it rotted. Another winner, this one, it's getting new leaves and they have beautiful variegation. It's still not very stable on the pot. I think sometimes these don't really like to grow roots. I thought about repotting this, even though it doesn't really need repotting, but just like slip potting, I guess. To the pot that the money plant was in, and then using this for my mango because my mango really needs a bigger pot. This is a calenture I got from my roommate. It's just kind of, I'm just preventing it from dying basically. Like I don't really have any emotional connection to this plant. This, whatever this is, it's developing nicely. I'm starting to really like it actually. This one is also, it's growing quite rapidly and it's starting to look quite beautiful. I really like this setup here. And this one, look at this. This shoot has been extending rapidly. There's also a tiny one on the other side, and there's also one all the way in the bottom. If they all live, this plant is gonna be super cool. This also has a pitiful existence of not really doing much at all. These, I don't know, I feel like they don't really like this spot too much. Also, this is a northwest facing window, so really not a good spot to put your cacti, but what choice do I have? This one also, look at it. It's not looking fine. The other one is looking absolutely amazing though. So maybe, I don't know, maybe also this pot is tiny, so maybe it's because of that. These, well, this, I realized this is definitely the oldest plants I had this since I was a young boy. So, and I managed to keep it alive. I think, yeah, it's been growing quite a lot. And these are mostly the same. This one is also new. I don't really know what it is. Probably also some kind of crassula, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll probably do something with it. This is the tiniest pot. Look how tiny this is. It's the tiniest pot I've ever seen. Really needs a bigger one. Let's continue here. This one is looking fine. All of these are looking kind of fine, except for this one. This one hurt. I was quite attached to this plant, and as I said, like I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I treated it the same as I always have. So this one is also, it looks like it's getting multiple new leaves at the same time. I think the repotting really benefited it. These are looking fine. This, the trunk is a bit dried up, but probably this just part of it died back because this part is looking fine. My avocado, it just needs water. It's fine, really. This is also something I just took from my roommate that I don't really. She had a very different taste in plants than I do. Not really my cup of tea. This kind of plant, like it doesn't really do anything for me, but I'll take care of it. Another casualty, my avocado, it started dying back on the new growth, and then I cut it off to try to prevent the dieback, but as you can see, it didn't help. And this is just some, well, it's just some homemade oil that I'm making. This, I cut this back again recently. Like, I already cut this back once, and then now I cut it back again to give it more like, I don't know, I guess this is totally possible to bonsai this plant, so that's what I'm doing. I cut, the first time I cut it off, it sprouted back very well, and now I just cut to the new growth, so it might back but further. And I also cut one of the trunks off, but I took all of them as cuttings. This one, although it's not growing very fast, it's doing well, like it's doing fine. Okay, now for the big surprise. Look at my baobab tree. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy, you know? Like, it didn't surprise me that it came back, but also you can never really be sure if it's gonna come back until it does. So yeah, and it has so much new growth. It sprouted from every, except for the lower one, it sprouted from every leaf node that it had, and it's looking absolutely amazing. I love this plant. And also, look at my eucalyptus. I don't know if you can tell, it got absolutely massive. It is growing amazingly fast now. It has a really weird shape. I might cut it back soon because also it needs a lot of water now. But yeah, this plant also, I became really attached to it. And it's, look at the leaves also, like if you rub them. And they smell. I took a cut. Well, first of all, let me show you this one. This is probably like some Scindapsus kind of stuff. This is a pothos. I mounted under my ceiling and it's losing some leaves, but I think that's just because of it, like it has to adapt to the new place. Because the other parts of it are looking fine. This one, same as always, it's it had some difficulties for some reason. This new leaf, it's like super thick and super flashy. I don't really know why. And the one that was here, I put over there. It's also looking good. Then I got this one. I have no idea what it is. And this, also, I'm not sure if it's yellowing or if it's variegation, but I mean, it's looking, I just got it like this from my roommate. Funny enough, I was reorganizing my room and I thought, wow, I really need a big plant here. And then she knocked on my door and she had this for me. So yeah, same old on this one and this one also. Like not much development there. This one also, it's surviving but not thriving. This one is thriving. There is a lot of new growth and it's growing at a good rate. It's mainly developing this shoot right here for some reason, but maybe it will balance out itself. I don't really know how this works, but yeah, I'm happy that this one is healthy. This one is also healthy. This one is not. I forgot to water it for like 1 day or something. Like I just watered it 1 day too late and it immediately died. What can you do, you know? You win some and you lose some. I found out what this is. It's a nightshade, some sort of nightshade vine, and it's very poisonous. And yeah, it's dying now, and I'm not really doing anything to, you know, if I would want to plant it, I could plant these berries, but I definitely should not eat these berries because they are very poisonous. My coffee plant is looking nice. I looked at the video I took 2 months ago to realize how much this actually grew. This is probably a good, I can actually measure it. Yeah, it's about 20 centimeters, which is nice. Then, yeah, I put my remaining Dracaena here. By the way, also all the other ones died, the big Dracaenas. Probably because I don't know. I probably shouldn't repot them and cut them back at the same time. I think that was the mistake I made. And the next time I'm gonna cut back my Dracaenas, I'll leave some foliage and I'm not gonna cut them back hard. My Strelitzia, the other one didn't make it, but this one is growing slowly. These are fine, they just need some water. I'll water them after this video. These ones had some troubles. Well, they didn't have some troubles, they just went like kind of dormant and they didn't do anything. But now this is new growth, so it did start growing again. And I'll also show you this. I put this here in the bathroom because it was looking like it was dying, but as you can tell, it has recovered. And this is all new growth. And also here there's some old stuff and some new stuff. I also have this here, which it's not really doing much, but it's looking very nice. And that's it.